How I Paid Cash for College, Part 2. What's up, YouTube? I just want to continue where I left off, talking about how I paid cash for college. This is something that I'm really proud of, and also something that I think is totally achievable, something that's really overlooked. I know banks really want young students to just get right into debt, make a habit of having those monthly payments for everything. But my personal philosophy on life is I want to be totally debt free. The only debt I have is my house. And even that, I have a plan to get that paid off soon. And some tips that I have and experiences that I have, I just want to pass along to you. And maybe you'll find this helpful. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about before were grants and scholarships. I got only about 2 or 3 little scholarships along my journey. I used to work in public works. I got one grant or a scholarship for $300 or $500. So there were a lot of grants and scholarships that I probably didn't even know about, that I didn't try to get. So I would encourage you to look for grants. I got one grant that my supervisor sponsored me on. It was an organization that my work was a part of, and you'd think he was cutting off his right arm and giving it to me. Most people will want to help you. I had a supervisor who didn't like when other people were bettering themselves, because I don't know if he was afraid somebody's going to try to take his job or something. But for the most part, people will want to help you. People in your local church, people in your community, if you're part of any clubs, any social groups, anything like that. A lot of these places have scholarships, and really it's reinvesting in your community, helping someone get an education. There's a lot of good things and a lot of reasons why people will want to try to help you further your education. And FAFSAs, that's financial aid, federal aid. I never got any of that. I always made too much money. The government doesn't want to help you when you make a lot of money. And honestly, I don't want anything from them anyways. But I did try. I did look into it. And I just never qualified. But definitely look into FAFSAs. Always apply, even if you can get money for books, things like that. My union had a scholarship contest, like an essay contest. You write an essay, and the winner gets $500, whatever it was. And then my work actually reimbursed me a couple classes. I think 2 classes I got reimbursed for. And actually, the same supervisor that didn't want me to get scholarship money also made sure my work didn't reimburse me for any more classes. So that's a funny one. But definitely always ask your work, hey, I'm taking this course to try to better my whatever skills in my job. And even if it's not for the degree program, like say you're getting a degree in physics or something, but you have an elective and you can pick, say if you work at a bakery, you can pick something about how to bake, whatever elective course. There's tons of elective courses. So the bottom line is always ask to see if scholarships are available. You will not receive anything you don't ask for. And the next thing is you have to hustle. You gotta hustle. Whether you're going to school full time, whether you're going part time, you have to hustle. You have to stay ahead of what school's going to cost you. The name of the game is to stay out of debt. If you look up Dave Ramsey, I follow a lot of his stuff. He actually did a documentary on how the banks and the schools are like this. And it's a scheme. It really is. You're young and naive coming out of high school, and this is where the banks can jump on you and program your mind to say, hey, you need to be in debt. It's a normal thing to take out all this money and then owe us this money for the rest of your life. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It even tells you in the Bible, It even tells you in the Bible, don't borrow any money. We don't borrow any money around here. Not on this channel. We don't borrow money here. In fact, let me show you this. Cash money right here. You know why? I have money because I don't have payments. So I have money. No credit card payments. No tuition payments. No financing my furniture. Fucking cash. I don't buy it. But anyways, just don't borrow money to pay for your tuition. It's such a simple move in life that will really, really prepare you for a better financial future. And it's such a simple thing. It's easy to get out of high school, to get a decent job, $40,000, $50,000 a year, take 2 classes at a time. So easy. Now, you have to hustle. Whether it's a service business, buying and selling stuff, you got to hustle. And people are going to see you hustling. People at your work are going to see you hustling and trying to go to school and do all this. And people are going to try to take the wind out of your sails. Happens every time. Always happened to me. People would see me getting ahead. They try to knock you right back down. But that's how you know you're doing good. When people are like, oh, why are you doing this? Why is he doing homework? Why are you doing that? Oh, you're always a little late. He has another job. So be prepared for that. But that's going to happen. And it's all part of hustling, part of getting your money right. People don't like seeing you win. But I want to see you win. I want to see you win. But anyways, ask for grants. Ask everybody in your community, your local church, even your school. Maybe there's an alumni committee that offers a scholarship or a grant. But the only way you're going to know is if you ask. And grants weren't a big part of how I paid for school, but they could have been a lot more helpful if I looked a little bit harder and asked more. So definitely ask for grants. And if there's anything else I can think of, I'll put it on here and maybe that'll be helpful. And I wish you luck on your school journey. Pick a degree program that is going to get you a good job or get you the knowledge that you want to know. And if it's knowledge you want, I highly recommend just looking it up on YouTube rather than going to college. But if it's that piece of paper that you want, like me, I just wanted that piece of paper hanging on my wall because there were people that said I couldn't do it. And now I graduated with honors and they're probably in debt, still trying to work their dead-end job to pay for their school that they did so well at. So that's just me. But I hope this information was helpful, maybe gave you a different perspective on school, paying for school. And if anything, I really hope I made a different impression on you for taking out loans and borrowing money. It's bad. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.